want it painted the day after tomorrow. I'll be here midday and I expect to see it shine. Absolutely, sir.
Well
Make sure the men know how close they've come.
Wow. That worked brilliantly, didn't it? It's only going to be like 2 people down there.
Hey, what's going on? It's Syntell with Intel, and I am here with the beautiful Mikel Claire.
Sometimes I don't know how to respond to that. Thank you. Thank you seems appropriate, I suppose.
Hey, Andor. Andor episode, what is this? Episode 5. Yes. I have really been enjoying this. I want more people to watch these videos. Yo, share this bad boy. Andor doesn't do as well as I'd hoped. But you know what? You know what can make it do better is if you give us those thumbs up, because that is how the people know you are digging what we are giving you. Hey, so without any further ado, let's get started.
You think he memorized that stuff like he was supposed to?
You better have. That's his ass.
It's gone. Oh, I thought the little recorder thing was gone.
How's your arm?
I'll be fine.
And whose is this?
Didn't get a name.
That's kind of funny.
All right. At least you know where he stands.
Syntell already shares the blanket, so
I don't even think
yeah,
it.
don't look at the other direction.
Meanwhile, I forgot about this home.
Oh, I didn't. I did not.
No, me.
The tree remembers what the axe forgets.
Tray milk.
More blue milk, everybody. Oh!
Looks like coffee.
Non-blue milk.
MX's oppression everywhere.
Skeen pretends not to listen, but I know the message is sinking in.
Is he dead, Clem? Finish your milk.
Oh, no.
You can't be wasting milk.
I just thought that. I was like, that's a precious commodity.
That's how they keep it. You're sure of that?
Yes, we're sure.
I'm not mad at him for
Lieutenant Gordon's
asking.
in there
I mean,
every
my butt's
day.
on the line. I need to know everything is what it
There's
is.
a load clutch.
Yeah, but wouldn't you answer the question first?
We can say it's your idea. I don't care, but if it's my ass on the line,
I feel you, dog. Like, I don't care what you talking about, my guy.
Right?
My lady, whatever. Just like you don't know this basic fact.
Yeah, he was like, yo.
Just like you ain't testing me yet. And now I'm testing you. What are we doing?
It is a good thing that he's there, though. Can you imagine? They'd have been snacks.
Clem.
Come on, you doubting me. Y'all need to get y'all shit together.
Right? Taking my stuff.
I'll be back in an hour. This had better be well on its way, or I promise you, I'll be revisiting the schedule for winter furloughs.
It's the second schedule. They get one more schedule, and I'm changing the channel. No, I'm kidding.
You want something, you tell me.
Can you walk like a soldier?
I've seen it done.
He's setting them boundaries soon, ain't he?
I ain't mad at him because he walked into a bit of a shit show. Like, you can't be throwing your weight around if you ain't got your shit together.
But he also chose to go, and he's getting paid for it.
He didn't really choose. He had a choice.
Yes, he did. When they were in the ship, he was like, I can drop you off.
Yeah, where you'll get caught.
Yeah.
or
come here.
Yeah.
You can wear a ball gown if you'd like.
Just get the job
Just get
done.
this up and running before my next
Feel
stop.
you. It's like, can we stay on task?
He's like, decorate it however you'd like.
Don't worry about the pomp and circumstance. Get it done. Yo, they doing them TIE fighters right.
Get about your business, Corporal. I'll be making rounds tomorrow night, and I expect you at your station.
So, yes, sir.
He's getting everything in place on his end.
Mm-hmm.
Cassian is something.
So it's to assume that he was probably at a prison camp, and the why he's so protective of his stuff, you know, that could be a justified reason.
That's very true.
Make a soldier of you yet? so I'll want weekly rewards.
I want him to change his facial expression at least once, though, throughout the entire series.
Cassian?
Yes.
Nah, I think that's the most range we're gonna get out of him.
Permanent
Yeah.
scowl.
She's interesting. I don't know what to do with her. Sharing a drink and a smoke.
In 2
whatever it
days.
is.
Mushroom, maybe.
Better chill out, homie.
I was about to. Oh, look, see, look.
Stay focused, Clem.
Look, she looking to look. She like, hey, just holla.
Ooh-wee.
Just holla. I'm about to steal your crew and your girl.
You about to get throat punched. Can't come in there wrecking shop like that. He is going to be the only one with money after this, though, right?
Seemingly, yeah.
That it was a large enough mistake to be deeply educational.
Yes, I heard some of that.
Our conversation.
Your side of it, hard to miss.
I feel like she should have been in The Exorcist or something. Oh, Poltergeist. That's what I'm thinking. One of the
Caroline.
Yes.
Caroline.
Yes.
I want it painted the day after tomorrow. I'll be here midday and I expect to see it shine. Absolutely, sir.
Well
Make sure the men
played.
know how close they've come.
Wow. That worked brilliantly, didn't it? It's only going to be like 2 people down there.
Like, we're gonna use every bit of this landscape. Every
Spread it.
scrap of
Spread
it.
everybody out.
Like, yo, we paid for all of this. We gonna use it all.
Even this rock.
But he's right. He's like, I get that y'all are shook, but don't use me as an excuse for you to dip
No,
out on
I
it.
know that, but would you still go?
If I'm who?
Any of the other people other than Cassian?
Cloris.
Cloris.
Sir.
Would you mind taking the expressway?
Yes, sir.
He's like, the less time in this car with her, the better. They have a horrible relationship.
But it's probably a relationship based on professional advantage.
Oh, yeah, status
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, I get it, but still.
We need to signal soon. Let's get a fire up. Let's go.
Wouldn't a fire? Oh, the fire is signaling the guy that's in there already. The general, right? What time was that?
Skin o'clock.
Good luck to you.
He ain't gonna follow the plan.
And that wasn't even the. He didn't say he followed the plan. He said you won't have a problem with me, but I'm not gonna follow your plan.
She ain't leaving her here with you.
That's interesting though, because I wonder what. Like he doesn't know their part of the plan at all.
There's nothing coming through tonight. You want to be useful? Go clean some coins.
I am curious as to what her part is in all of this.
Happy?
Because she's definitely carrying it like, listen, I might pay you. I'm curious again. Yeah.
What?
Just some of these interesting characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're definitely
They have history.
husband. No, I think they're in a relationship.
Ah.
It's about to go down. Got 6 bottles. Got everywhere.
Hey.
Thought they've been eating twigs and berries, drinking tree sap.
Hey, my man is lost in thought.
He's probably like, how am I gonna get out of this?
Yeah. Lord, what have I got myself into?
Still get my money.
Don't worry. You'll be fine. You'll sleep when it's done.
Don't think he's gonna make it. We already decided that though.
Yeah. Well, innocence has to die, right?
Yeah.
That's typically how you kind of like get people charged.
The eye, Colonel. You're in for a treat. It
The
really
townies.
is something to see. Quite a celestial spectacle.
I'm looking forward to it.
See him in the back, like you have no idea what's coming.
I'm gonna wipe that smug look off y'all's face.
All right, talking about the townies coming down up from the lowlands. Here we go. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm assuming that dam is gonna break and all that water is just gonna come rushing down. That's what
Falling behind.
that's what the whole thing is, right? Like that whole dam.
Probably. Otherwise, why have it?
Yeah, exactly. You can't have a bomb that you're not gonna explode, right? Show started.
That was fast.
That would be cool to watch.
As long as I knew I was safe wherever I was. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because that looked a little threatening. But yeah, it would be beautiful.
Meet soldiers from the garrison. We're from Al-Kenzi. They're from Al-Kenzi. We're from the garrison. Keep your mouths shut. And remember, we belong here.
Ooh.
He definitely, gives off that I'm an ex-soldier vibe.
Yeah, he knows. Here we go. I can't wait for the action to start. Can you feel the anticipation building?
Oh, yeah. I can definitely feel the tension.
Mm-hmm.
You'll make an effort tonight. If it kills you,
He might have a fever.
you might feel the back of my
The
hand.
boy is ill, Gerald.
He's always ill.
Gotta love a mom and a dad, right? Parenting.
Yeah, they're probably just tired of it. She look like she's just tired of it all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be boring being there.
Oh, absolutely. Come on. Look at how barren it looks. Even though it's a beautiful countryside, it still looks like there's nothing to really do. No movie theater. That is kind of cool. It almost looks like a lightsaber, or a lightsaber gun. Is that a thing?
A lightsaber gun?
What do you call those
Just
guns?
a blaster?
There you go. Ooh, I feel like something is gonna go terribly wrong.
Oh, yeah, something has to. Always does.
Yeah. At whose expense of life, though?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
what's the cost?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Ooh, that above it, that's really cool.
That's scary. Can you imagine being down there like that? Ooh, it makes me a little claustrophobic, actually.
You do the talking, eh?
Yes, sir.
Let's make quick work of it.
He's like, I don't want to go down here in this mud.
Carrying the Wookiee pelt.
Uh-huh.
I know it's not a Wookiee, it's a goat pelt.
Yeah.
Oh!
I feel like they have the most difficult of tasks here.
Yeah.
Drop there.
Where's that tenant go?
Down. On the ground. Down.
He said, what's all
What's
this?
the meaning of this?
Be quiet.
This dude, yeah, he's not gonna make it. He's too scared.
Right, y'all talk to the shoot.
Nobody
Shoot
has
him
to
in the
die.
leg. Shoot him in the leg. Remember?
I'm like, yeah, what's the delay?
Oh, Cinta's like, okay.
Yeah, you know she got a chip. 'Cause
Yeah.
her whole family got slaughtered.
Yeah, Cinta's like, you delay if you wanna.
You better pray we do.
You have no idea.
One path, one choice. We win or everyone dies. Starts now.
And you know Cinta ain't playing. She'd be like, I kill everybody in here.
I'll close your whole family out.
Refreshments?
Welcome, sir. Put them down. Down. Against the wall. Move. Move. Down.
They're like, we're just caterers.
Yeah. Ooh-wee.
All the tension?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cut it with a knife, right? Maybe they associate it with the whatever's happening with the storm.
Yeah, I think that's what they were trying to do it under the guise of that.
Yeah. And another one.
They didn't want us to make another chant.
Another one.
So we made another chant.
You the greatest. I'll be
yeah,
fine.
I got the gun. I got them held captive.
I killed one person already.
Oh.
Here's the thing, though, because they had that moment, though, obviously one of them will not be all right.
Yeah,
Probably Cinta.
Wait, credits.
I'm in. Deal. Expa.
How many are there? 1, 2, 3,
a lot.
7. I think there's 7.
Slow that down as fast as possible. Anyone doesn't want to hustle for the next 10 minutes, raise your hand. All right, up, 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 let's go.
It would be kind of funny if somebody would have raised their hand.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Warning shot right in the leg. Meanwhile, the remix is going down.
It's the tambourines for me. Oh,
They're in.
really an inconvenience.
I'm almost done. I'll be right behind you.
He's not gonna be right behind. Oh my gosh, all these goodbyes. These subtle goodbyes.
Operator now.
Copy that. All good up here.
Get ready. Kinsey should be calling in soon.
Will
do. Value 1 hour.
Al-Kinsey, is that the guy that works with them? Oh no, he heard that.
So, yeah.
La Michaela. They are in it.
Go, 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 go! Get out of here, go!
I think it's funny that they're making him do some stuff.
Get your old ass out there and grab some of this money.
When they were just talking about how he's expanding the tummy, maybe it's his workout for the day. It's like a whole choir.
He's like, yes,
Yeah.
look what I have brought. I brought Amalakea.
I have sacrificed your goat pelt to the gods.
We have 2 minutes.
I was afraid you'd be leaving. We need to be locking up.
Look.
Yeah. That look of betrayal. You?
Et tu?
Pushing. Close it down. Let's go. Last call.
You'll hang for this.
7 years serving you. I deserve worse than that.
He's like, et tu, brute?
Oh, look at the TIE fighters ready.
Al-Kinsey Air Command.
What a great shot.
That is
Oh my
beautiful.
gosh, that is amazing.
What is going on here?
Yeah, I knew he was having a heart attack. Yep. Oh,
Dang, he got hit in the head.
who was that?
But what's his name?
Yeah.
Our main guy.
Yeah. He's gonna try to fly it, isn't he? Is that what he's doing? What is he doing?
He's trying to stop the heist.
Oh no, I thought that was the guy that was part of their team.
No.
Oh, okay.
He
My
was
bad.
the one that, remember, he told him, he's like, get the going, and he gave him that weird look.
Oh, okay, my
that's
bad.
him,
My
yeah.
bad. Oh! Of course, we know which two died first, right?
We knew that. That's just.
Yeah, we knew
just
that.
cinema lore.
We knew that. Where's Cinta?
She's her getaway. Remember, she had the new outfit on. She's probably gonna blend in with everybody.
Maybe. Yeah. But she has the family with her. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where she is. That looks like fun.
I was just about to say. Oh!
We knew he was gonna die. We knew it. You were about to say what?
I'm like, they don't have no seatbelts on or nothing?
No.
Oh. That Pulp Fiction heart charge in. There we go.
Where am I heading? I need numbers. Hold on.
Hold on. I can't with the hold on. I know, like, one can do that while the other one tells them the numbers. Or yell them out or something.
Victor, 65551. Full boost, thrust on level.
At least he's going out a hero.
Woo-wee.
Hey. Woo. Woo.
Goodness gracious.
I'm amazed at how fast that thing is.
Dang.
What?
It's just cool.
Oh,
I can almost picture myself being there, you know, seeing
Feeling
something that
the
crazy
emotion.
and amazing. Yeah.
Well, he looks like, obviously, I was about to say some sort of alien. Excuse me.
We've seen this race before. Remember Lupita's character had those weird goggles in the movie? I forgot her name.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Oh my gosh. I did not see that coming.
I didn't either. I'm gonna be real with you.
Wow.
I'm a little shocked right now. How
he
is he?
was quick. quick on the trigger,
How
too.
is he going to explain that?
Wait. Nemik's manifesto. He said to give this to you.
Oh.
He insisted.
Now that's a burden. To carry the youth's hope in his words.
Well, the thing is, once he reads it, he'll probably be all in.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he did do his job.
Yeah.
Like he was supposed to.
He knows it's about to get hot. He's like, I'm about to be out of here.
Yeah.
You on your own. Look at this.
Who've done nothing more than request their basic rights. My bill assails the coarse and blatant
She doesn't know the
domination
news
of a
yet.
peaceful and faithful ally.
I thought she knew it was going to happen.
Well, I don't think she knows all the details of how it's going to go down.
Oh, okay. I was about
That's
to
why
say.
she's getting the news now. Either that or what the Empire's response is going to be.
Well, I'll have to look. Maybe we have something in the back.
Look at the bubble. I love her. I want to know more about her so much. She doesn't give a lot away with her face. Yeah. They did it, dog.
And so it begins. What you thinking about this plan?
I think it's going to be overall successful, but the losses are going to be incredible.
Oh yeah, out of the 7.
Yeah, out of the main 7, I think Skeen's gonna make it. You don't give that type of monologue and have understanding with one of the central characters and have them not be around. It wasn't a goodbye speech. It was a more of a I want you to get to know me better so we can build a better friendship type of monologue.
Okay.
So I think he's gonna survive. The leader of the whole thing, what's her name?
Al something.
Yeah, she'll make it. Of course Cassian's gonna make it. Everybody else, I have no idea. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for everybody.
What about
else.
the young kid? Yeah, so the young kid that's all smart and technical.
Yeah, I mean, I think story-wise, you have to kill innocence in order for it to kind of like sink home. He's young and he's got, a lot of like chutzpah, So
Oh yeah, the manifesto and all that.
yeah,
he's gotta go out.
and then
they're
the
gonna publish his
manifesto
manifesto.
was the absolute like,
Yeah.
oh, you're definitely
Oh, yeah,
dying.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious, like we've had these interesting characters, right? And so we've got the mom of the crazy dude that's got a bone to pick.
Cyril.
From Cyril. Cyril's mom. She feels very underground mob boss-ish. Mob boss.
Yeah, she definitely allows me to know why he is the way he is because she is harsh and hard on him, speaks her mind, and is just very cruel.
Yeah, she's cruel, but it feels to me that it's not in a just space by itself. There's a reason, be it whatever it is that's going on in their past in order for them to survive. And it feels to me that she's not in the midst of coddling. She's in the midst of getting things done.
Yeah.
And so it really makes me question, like, who is her brother?
Yeah, Uncle Harlow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to know.
Because Uncle Harlow sounds like he is a fixer.
Yeah, in her mind. Yeah.
The other interesting character is the young lady that works for the officer that works for the Empire, who's kind of like her and her assistant are trying to break everything down. I can't think of her name.
Deidre.
Deidre, yeah.
Okay.
She's interesting because she's one of the few characters that's humanizing the Empire, right? It's not just full blown, you're the bad guy and we hate you with no other reason. We get a chance to look and peel the layers back as to why she is doing this and how successful she can be, So to me, it's putting her in a position to be like the main villain, or antagonist, not villain. So the main antagonist. So she's kind of like breaking down their whole plan in a manner that she can understand, because she was like, I'd go about it this way too, by keeping everything kind of spread out. So it's kind of like she's just interesting, because instead of just the maniacal laughing and I'm just here to destroy the world, it's there's a reason she wants to stop this, because she's good at doing this job.
I'm just curious to see how the plan is going to go. Right. I told you the senator is fascinating to me.
Okay, there we go.
She and her husband I their relationship is painful.
Yeah, it is.
Like whenever they're on the screen, especially together, there's like this tension and just aggravation, and it's just horrible. And then the way he allowed their daughter to talk to her,
talk crazy.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. The disrespect. But I'm wondering if she's gonna get caught. You know, they were talking about this new foundation,
right?
And her relationship with Skarsgård.
Yeah.
So I just want to see how all that's going to play out. So to me, she is extremely fascinating because I don't know enough about her yet.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool dynamic to see the person that works so much that they forget their family. So many times that trope, I guess you will, because if you call it that, is done where it's like the father that works too much and leaves and is not there for his wife and or kids. So it's cool and interesting to see it kind of flipped and turned. I'm sure it's been done before, but this is an interesting space to kind of do that in a Star Wars project, you know, but it's not like she can stop doing what she's supposed to do. It shows like the sacrifices that are having to be made, because you're right. It seems like her marriage is crap. Her relationship with her daughter is crap. They understand that she's only doing this for herself, at least from their perspective. It seems like it's a selfish act.
Yeah.
So how do you juggle that? You know, when you're doing this revolutionary type stuff, you know, what are you going to give up for this? You know, so she's in a sense kind of like giving up her family, if that makes sense, or her family's giving up on her as a result of her choices.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. That's about it. You know.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. There's just like the build up to their plan, right? And
yeah.
just them trying to figure each other out and feel each other out and trust and all that stuff. So it's interesting. The setup is interesting.
Yeah. I think exactly what you said. It's all set up. It's all team building, because you can't just trust Andor, you know, so we have to have a reason why everybody has to kind of like come together and bringing a treasure to a treasure heist. You know, it's all of this stuff is kind of like being addressed so you can get the measure of the man beside you, the person that you're going to be risking your life for. I am willing to bet Andor is going to save Skeen's life, and there's going to be some moment where he's going to absolutely prove himself without a shadow of a doubt. You know, save Skeen's life and...
Yeah, somebody's life. I'm not sure quite sure whose, but I thought it was interesting though that he told him about the money, because to me at this point it's like, okay, I'm in it for the money, which is great, and so that shows my loyalty or whatever. Right. But at the same time, like after it's over, I can kill you and take your money if I so choose.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why he kind of left it up to them. He's like, listen, I'm here for the money. You know, you guys can do what you want with it, but at least they know that he's not faking, that he's really here for the cause. Okay. I think that's the thing that was just standing out, that everybody was just like, we know you're lying.
Okay. Or why are you not sharing?
Yeah.
Why?
So he's like, all right, fine. I'm here for the money.
Okay.
Now,
interesting.
You use that how you will.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good place to kind of close it out. That was episode 5. We got episode 6 right around the corner. So much time with prep time, and I know that's not for everybody's liking, and I certainly respect that. I, for one, it's right on the money for me. I love,
you like a good build up.
I love some good prep time, some good backstory. You know, but I certainly do respect the idea that it may be a little too much, though, because it is a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not saying, you know, every episode was like that, but it took a while to get there. I'm glad for a lot of the backstory, but this, I felt like now is about to begin.
Yeah, the thing that sticks out the most for me is just all of the good amounts of artistic tension. Everything from the beats that the actors are taking to the way that it's written, to the way that it's shot, regarding some of the pacing, the sound effects, everything. And then they really flexed with adding touches of beauty, the effects with the stars, with the eye and all that coming down. I mean, what a beautiful way to make that an important part of the heist, you know, and it still adds like a weird space of natural hope, because we get to see the people coming in to celebrate this wonder. And then you have that natural piece of hope, and then you have like the mechanical empire itself, and like how does that conflict that goes along with it. It's just really just brilliantly done.
Yeah, I agree with that too. When you're talking about the other elements that they brought in, the people that were from the lowlands, right? The townies, as they called them. Yeah. You got to see kind of how they were treated or how they were looked at And as this rebellion is happening, you know that this is one of the reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like, they don't care about anybody. You know what I mean? They're going to do what they want.
Yeah.
And this is why we're doing what we're doing by stealing this payroll and all of that. So I loved the fact that they had the relationship that how they viewed the townies.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I thought that was pretty interesting too.
Yeah, so before this started, we had our kill count before everything kind of got started. It was like we knew not everybody was going to make it out of it. Out of the people that had initially survived before Skeen was killed, Skeen was the one that I didn't see coming. I thought the setup was going to be, this is going to be one more attempt to test your loyalty.
Yeah.
And Cassian was like, nah, bro, you shouldn't have. Don't test me like that.
Yeah, he's like he's gonna be a problem with me getting out of here, getting my cut, and getting out of here. I respect the fact that Cassian was like, I've done what I was asked to do.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna take my cut, give you back your gem, and head on out of here.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, I think it's in that moment now that our leader, who Vel, I think I was her name, when she finally realizes that out of everybody, he was like really, really, truly the real deal out of the survivors, because she didn't have to give that book up, regarding the young man who died, Nemec. She didn't have to, even though he requested it, because, if I'm thinking somebody's this horrible individual and there's somebody that I respected in Nemec, regardless of what his wishes were, I probably would have held that myself. But her going through with it, it's like, okay, you're right. What you said.
Well, I think it was out of respect for Nemec. You know what I mean? I think Vel and him, obviously they had established a relationship over the past 6-7 months.
Right.
So I think, because those were his wishes, she carried them out more so for him than anything.
Yeah, I think his what is it? Not an ultimatum. I forgot the word they used for it. The book itself.
Manifesto.
That's what I'm looking for. It's so funny because so many times I've heard the word manifesto has always had like a negative connotation based off of some horrific thing that's happened, be it like school shootings or some other like horrible terroristic kind of thing that goes down. There's always like this weird manifesto. And I think this is actually one of the first times that I've actually heard the word applied towards something that I deem could be positive, because I'm naturally going to be fighting for the side of the rebels in this particular story. So it's one of those things where that word carries a weird kind of connotation that goes along with it. But with this version of the manifesto, it's supposed to be like your last words in order to give like your thoughts and your ideas towards whatever the cause is that you're doing these deeds for. I think that is what is going to be needed for Cassian to full on be, on the side of right, because this is a young man. Nemec is a young man with high ideals who, from what we've seen, is really caught into what it means to be a rebel. If I think I might be talking around myself a little bit, but he has just these high ideals, and I think he needs to see it from a place of like he's the space of innocence that we talked about that had to be sacrificed. I think once he puts those two together and then finds out the high thinking that he was doing regarding the why behind it all, Cassian is going to be in full bloom.
Yeah, I think absolutely that. And we had talked about it when she handed it to him. I feel like that's going to be a trigger for whatever it is in his beliefs and his reasoning going forward. He obviously already has his own opinions, but I don't know if he necessarily feels like he could be a spark of change in all of that. So I think that this kind of lets him know that, a small group of people, even one, can be a spark of change, and this is why it's so important.
Yeah. I do want to talk about something that's always funny to me when it comes to Hollywood lore. Anytime you got like unbilled people of color, they're always the first to die. Yo, two brothers got clapped up real quick, unceremoniously too, and left behind. Like, all right, well,
Well, the first thing is, the funny thing is when the first man got shot, I didn't even know that's who it was. I was like, who was that?
Unceremoniously.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
And they were both former members of the Empire, which is even more interesting too.
Yeah, right.
So
I think that's poignant.
I think there is.
Yeah.
It's like, just because you've decided to change your ways and do the right thing doesn't mean karma's not right around the corner.
Karma's coming.
And it was implied. Well, it's not implied. We know that stormtroopers killed Cinta's family, but I thought it sounded like it could have been implied that maybe he might have been a part of that group. Because he said, you should have been here when Cinta found out that he was a stormtrooper.
I don't think so.
Maybe not? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where I don't even want to use that example. well, say, your family was killed by a certain group and there was a member of that group. Wouldn't you still feel some sort of way about that?
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
I got more of that than actually he was actually one of the ones that pulled a trigger or anything like that.
Yeah. And speaking of Syntell and Val, I think they had like the coolest moments regarding the heist, and that was they did the deep diving, they did the rappelling, they did like it was just a cool way to see them flex a little bit more, because for a while they were kind of just holed up in this little spot just waiting the entire time, and we were trying to figure out what it is exactly that they were going to be doing.
I knew they were going to do something, but I didn't know it was going to be all that.
Full-blown Mission Impossible.
It was pretty cool. And I'm still wondering how Syntell is going to make it off of where they're located, because I'm like, they just kind of were like, let's go, and left it there.
Kept it moving. We'll probably see that again, because as we can see, the Empire's getting all their ducks in a row, trying to figure out what's going down, that full-blown investigation. And anybody that's going to be left on that planet is going to have to, like, who are you?
Well, and I agree, though. And the other thing about Syntell is she's a woman. So you didn't see any women soldiers. You don't see any women in uniform. So I'm curious how she's going to play that off.
That is very true, though, right? Like you see him in higher places of power regarding, like, But then again, the other lady that's a stormtrooper, the one that I like, that works for the Empire, said that I kind of do things my own way. I think she must have been a soldier in her previous before she decided to take this higher role.
Maybe, but they're not on this area. Planet, right? So that's what I'm saying. She's not gonna be able to blend in right now because she's just a woman in uniform, and there's not many of those there.
No. Hey, well, overall, I think this was the best episode.
I do too.
They did a really good job. It's definitely enough to, I think, maybe get those that may have been on the fence, maybe a little bit more of a push to keep going. Or not.
No, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I loved this episode. I did. I loved this episode. I'm hopeful that the next one is going to be just as good or better.
Yeah. All right. Hey, well, please make sure that you hang out with us. Thank you for watching this. If you need to catch up some of the previous episodes before, there'll be a link in the description. And if you want to get to know Mikel Claire a little bit better, please check out her YouTube page.
Snooty Vegans. I'm a vegan. Hello. I'm a vegan. Lock Journey. You'll see, is this hair of mine? What is it supposed to be doing right now? Is it supposed to be frizzy? Why, yes, it is in month 6. But anyway, vegan lifestyle, life as you know it. Link in the description. Snooty Vegans. Follow along.
Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Please make sure you give us those thumbs up as well, because that's how the people know you are digging. We're giving you. We will catch you in the next episode.